you're out there, you're riding, you're having a good time, and taking in the outdoors.
The fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
What's going on, guys? This is Carl with the RacerRed channel. Figured I'd give you guys a little bit of desert riding on the two-stroke today. This bike is really quick to change direction, so it's a lot of fun to ride in this environment. The suspension is set up a lot more springy and soft than the four-stroke, which makes it a lot of fun because it's so quick and it feels so light. The four-stroke is kind of that way, but not nearly as much, just because of engine characteristics and all that stuff. The four-stroke is way faster in this kind of environment, but the two-stroke is it's always more fun to ride. In my opinion, there's really not a funner bike to ride than a 252 stroke. And of course, like I said, nothing sounds like a two-stroke just running through the desert in high RPM. I was having a lot of problems with my tubeless setup during this ride and the ride before, and actually the ride after. The tubeless is really giving me problems. It's been leaking quite a bit, and the valve stem on both my tubeless setups failed at the same time. So both on my four-stroke and two-stroke, I had to use some CO2 throughout the day, and actually I thought I had it fixed on this ride, but then the following day it had issues again. So it kept messing up my rides. It's kind of a pain. I'm thinking about just switching to bib moose, so I guess we'll see if I do that or not. Depends on if I can really get it fixed. I put slime in my tires, and hopefully that'll help it seal up a little bit, but I thought it was interesting that both bikes with both tubeless systems failed at the same time on the valve stem. And I did replace the valve stem core, so that should help as well. During this ride, I was starving. Actually, by this point of the ride, I was completely starving and really thirsty. I forgot my backpack, so I didn't have water on me, I didn't have any food. And I had a family gathering that I went to directly after this, and it was all I could do to not act like a savage at the dinner table and just like grab my food with my hands and start gorging myself. The backpack is probably the worst thing you could forget on a ride. I actually left it in my truck on this ride. But yeah, so I was having trouble with my bike, and these guys had to help me out, which I was really thankful for, considering they had tools and everything I needed to fix my bike on the trail. You never like to be that guy that has issues with your bike and then isn't prepared, so I'll definitely, it's a lesson learned. I'll have my backpack in the future, for sure. But yeah, just riding the two-stroke in the desert is so much fun. Every time I take the four-stroke out for a long time, like it's been probably a couple months since I rode the two-stroke, and then I just took it out, and it's a blast. It's a good contrast between the two bikes. It's almost a completely different experience. So I ordered parts for both bikes through motorsport.com, and apparently they have a COVID-19 outbreak in their customer service department, and apparently nothing is shipping right now. So I got these clutch levers that apparently reduce clutch pull by half. They reduce the clutch pull weight by half, and I'm not able to use them yet. It's been a while since I ordered them. Hopefully they come through, but hopefully Motorsport doesn't forget about me. They did charge me for the clutch levers, but there's been no updates, so hopefully I'm able to get those on the bike before I start racing, because it really will help during races if it works how I think it's going to work. I'm doing a lot more on my RV. It's coming along really well. It's getting a full makeover. I've got a lot more done on it with lighting and all that stuff, and I'm taking it in for its paint job tomorrow. So it's really coming along great. It's going to look pretty awesome. Hopefully they don't take too long on the paint job. I really have gotten accustomed to using the RV or the ambulance during rides. I've kind of gotten spoiled, so nothing wrong with taking my truck either, but I definitely prefer taking my RV at this point. It's so much nicer. You have everything in the back and it's just way nicer. So you guys may notice a couple gaps between videos. That's usually because I'm still doing videos. I'm just doing a couple projects here and there outside of YouTube. So right now I just had a project that I did and it took a little bit of time, so I don't think I will be able to post that to YouTube. I don't think I will post it, so that's why there's been a gap there, and I'll probably have projects like that in the future, but I'll still be uploading to YouTube as well. If you guys have bikes that you would like me to review, or that you would hook me up with and let me ride, definitely let me know, because I've been having a lot of fun lately riding other people's bikes. Don't worry, I'll let you ride mine too. That really helps my channel out, I've noticed too. So if you guys have new-ish bikes that I can ride, then definitely hook me up. So this terrain is, as you can see, it's actually fairly tight and technical. So I think I'll definitely be back to this area. It's pretty low in elevation, and a lot of our mountain stuff is all covered in snow. This is a really good option for keeping your edge sharpened during the wintertime. So I will definitely be back. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.